if you are a guy and you like women and you want to get more women, then you got to use the Manscaped new 3.0 razor. This product is amazing. You can use it everywhere. I use it on my face and my balls. I do wash it in between, don't worry, because it is waterproof, fully waterproof. It's durable. It has a light, so when you're shaving, I don't have that much hair, but when you're shaving and you want to just like look and make sure you get all the small ones, it's just amazing, you guys. And this does not hurt your nutsack at all. I don't know how it's possible, but it is possible. It does not hurt. You can shave your nuts all day and you will not ever cut yourself. I really recommend checking them out. Manscaped, link will be in the description. Use my code and let's get on to the video. Let's get it. What's going on YouTube? It's the Go White Boy of 2K. It is Young Dirk. Today we're going to talk about how to dominate on any slashing build or any playmaking build in NBA 2K20. You guys love these in 2K19, so we're going to continue with them, and I'm going to make a series about like how to dominate on specific builds in the game for 2K20. A lot of people this year like to ISO, including myself, but don't worry, I'll be teaching you guys how to dominate whether you like to ISO or use screens. Don't worry, I got you guys covered. If you guys are new, please join the GOAT gang. You will not regret it. We're going to hit 200K subs this year. And smash that like button. If we get 1,000 likes, I would really appreciate it. And yeah, my mom would appreciate it too, because I got to buy her stuff for her birthday. Anyway, so first things first for your teammate. Now, I understand I'm on 2s, but this applies for 3s as well. Your center needs to be able to shoot, whether he's a lock that can shoot or a glass lock that can shoot or a stretch, whatever. Your center needs to be able to shoot, plain and simple. If you're playing with a paint beast or an inside build, it's probably going to be an L unless you are a god and are a god at using picks and doing screen and rolls. But most comp players all play with centers that can shoot. So obviously if you have playmaking in your build, you can most likely speed boost, but make sure you can speed boost. And I'm pretty sure all slashing and playmaking builds can speed boost. And even if you can't momentum or do the behind the back, you can like change direction quick and get that speed boost animation. And you can do the step back speed boost as well. So you should all be able to speed boost and take advantage of that. And what I mean by take advantage of that is you got to take advantage of your speed. The playmaking builds and the slashing builds all have the highest speed in the game. I'm on a mid-range slasher. That this build is on my channel. I call it the Young Dirk build, the best build in the game. You're 6'7" with 97 speed, okay? I'm a mid-range slasher. Best build in the game, but that's not the point. Use your speed to your advantage. Get by your defenders. You just got to run left, right, and then just cut in, bro. And you can get by them at will because of your speed. And if a lock is playing up on you tight, do a step back and just run. Either way, you got to create that space because a lot of locks, especially if you are ISOing, like to play you up high so you can't hit them with any drill moves. But if you're using picks, it's a different story. I'll get into that later in the video. Another thing you want to do is, you probably already saw me, my voice is cracked. Another thing you probably want to do is, you probably already saw me do it, is you want to hop step. Every time you get in the paint, if your defender is close to you, you pretty much want to hop step. You can hop step with the right, what the hell is it called? With the right stick or X or square. I happen to use X to hop step. If you watch any comp players stream, they all hop step because it's so overpowered, bro. And if you're on a playmaker or a slasher, especially a slasher because you're just a slasher, you can just hop step and dunk, and you can hit horrible contact layups. Another thing you're gonna want to do is, most playmakers and slashers that I've seen are tall. So I am 6'7", right? I always use my height to my advantage. Now here's a pro hop right there. I always use my height to my advantage. If they are a shorter guard, like an inch shorter, and they're not a lock, I am rim running the whole game. I am hop stepping the whole game. Because you can just hop step, and if they don't jump, you can just go back up with it, and you're gonna make it. And if you miss, you'll get your rebound 9 out of 10 times. I'm not gonna lie to you, if I'm clamped, I literally just rim run, hold the right trigger, and just, yeah, it takes no skill. So if you're a slasher or a playmaker and you're tall, literally run straight to the paint and just hold X or hop step. And you're gonna probably score 9 out of 10 times. It's very overpowered. But the hop step, bro, you gotta spam that. It's very overpowered. That's pretty much all I do if I'm playing a game that is comp. Now, a very important thing, especially if you ISO, actually if you use screens too, you can't be afraid to shoot. You can't. If you're on a slasher, okay, if you can time your jump shot perfectly, you can green at will. How do you think glass locks shoot? Glass locks have like a 72 3-pointer, bro, and they can green pretty much every shot they take if they know their jumper. I have a 78 open shot 3, and probably 80% of my shots are green, and if not, I'll hit the whites, like that terrible white right there. Because if you're afraid to shoot, the defenders can just sag because they know you're not going to shoot. What I like to do is, because I'm on a mid-range slasher, I'll shoot a 3, like the first play, then it forces my defender to play up, then I can just ISO and rim run. You got to show them you can shoot so you can easily, that didn't make sense, so it's easier for you to get to the paint and use your tight and your slashing and playmaking abilities. Show them you can shoot. Do not be afraid. I'm currently using jump shot 98 and take off your shot meter. That's a necessity if your 3-pointer is under an 80. Helps you hit more shots. I already made a whole video on that. It's on my channel. Another thing, so obviously you don't have any Hall of Fame shooting badges. So here are my badges. These are my must-have shooting badges on any playmaking or slashing build. Obviously, if you're like a playmaking sharp or a playmaking shot creator, you get Hall of Fame badges. But you got to make sure you have these main 5 badges on at least gold. These are the best shooting badges in the game, in my opinion. So make sure you have these on. Please, please, please. Okay, so if you like to use screens, that is okay. What you're going to want to do, though, still, like I said, make sure you're playing with a teammate who can shoot. You want to do pick and rolls and pick and pops, and you want to switch it up a lot, but you want to read the defense. If you're going to the paint and they're both on you, you obviously kick it out. If you're going to the paint and you have the open lane, you just go to the paint. So I like doing pick and pops more because it's I just feel like it's harder for the defense to guard. But if you're doing pick and rolls, you got to have confidence in your shot that you can shoot off of those screens. And you can always, you guys know alley-oops are so overpowered. If the center is on the guard, if the guard is guarding him, he can just sit on the block and you can throw him a lob. A lot of pro-am players do that. A lot of comp players do that. Take advantage of those alley-oops if there's a switch, and just read the defense. That's really hard to explain, but you gotta know. And this is on the center. This isn't even on you. The center or your teammates gotta know if it's a situation to fade or a situation to roll. And if you're rolling a lot, like let's say you're consistently rolling and it's working, even though it's working, change it up. Like do 3 rolls in a row, and then hit them with a fade on the 4th one. Like, you know, change it up. Make your defense think. You gotta make your defense think, you guys. That's how you get dubs, right? All right, so a lot of people are gonna hate me that I'm posting this because a lot of you guys have definitely seen this and people have done it against you. This is very annoying. I hate it. But if you want to be a loser and play really cheesy, here you go. So pretty much, you don't even need. You could do this with centers. You could pretty much do this with any build, but it obviously works the best if you're taller and you have slashing in your build. Pretty much off the inbound. So I'm having him come up and catching the ball like between my defender and him, and he gets my guy stuck when I run around him, and he can just throw me the lob pretty much every time. It's super hard to guard. I hate guarding it, and like the only way you can really stop it is if you switch. But 9 out of 10 times when they're doing it, you're not going to be as tall as the other person, so it's really hard. You can't both like guard the person who's going for the oop, because then the guy who's throwing the pass can just shoot the ball. So like he right there was open, he could have shot it, but we just wanted the nice clip. So this is very cheesy. Just throw them a lob. I don't even have any badges for like alley oops, and he doesn't either. Alley oops are really overpowered. I recommend, you know, using them when needed. Don't be cheesy and do this all game, every game. It's kind of lame. So yeah, that's pretty much for the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, like I genuinely do. Check out my finance channel. You won't regret it. And you guys are all goat and you guys are all cute. Yo, whoa, that was sus. I'm not, you know. Have a good day. Go out.